So I got a clip here I'm about to play with this gentleman here. All my fathers out there can relate to a situation like this. In terms of child custody, you're going through it with your child's mother. She won't let you see the kid. Whatever happened, it went sour. And she may happen to have a new man in her life, or a new girlfriend in her life, or just some simp white knight. And you have to go through the system. You have to go through the BS, the communication, her basically alienating the child from you. And what's even worse is the dude or the new stud or the new woman in her life is basically, as they'd always do, helping out with the fuckery. And I hate to see men going through this. And if you haven't been through it, then guys, I hope you never have to go through it. So I'm gonna go ahead and play this clip, and you guys can see this simp white knight boyfriend. I'm watching it, just made my blood boil. Let's jump into the clip.
We would like parents come down, students will stay down here.
Hey, he's not taking it, but you're gonna let Hey, that's not even your kid. He's not taking it, but he's gonna talk. He's just gonna talk to her. He's just gonna talk to her.
Do not touch me.
He's just gonna talk to her.
We're not doing this here. We're not doing.
I'm fine. Hey, listen. If you're not a parent, hey, they can talk. Don't have a disturbance in front of all these people and all these children.
You have no people saying you can take her. I want to talk to her. I'm not going to take her.
Yeah. Hey,
I want to talk to her.
So this was a very disturbing clip. I have a few issues with this. First, the overweight, heavy-set black dude with titties. Bro, you should be ashamed of yourself. And I don't like to mix race into it, but the fact that you are interfering, this is this man's daughter's kindergarten graduation. As you guys will find out, there's no court order in place. Obviously, a lot of times the mother is the de facto custodial parent. So he's showing up to the graduation, and the mother's boyfriend, he's already been put on notice. He's already been put on go by his girlfriend, and actually went to attempt to pick up this man's daughter. When they called, if you guys could hear, they said something along the lines of the parents come up with your students or whatever. He range walks, as we used to say in the Army, he range walks fast up there, knowing that the guy is there, knowing that the father is there. Is dudes like this that you just want to delete, that are asking to be deleted at the end of the day, with doing stuff like this, interfering, especially if you haven't been able to see your child, you're showing up, and this guy's showing up and goes to grab your child. It took a lot of restraint for the father there, because it would have been hands. It would have been, you don't know how far people are willing to go for their children, especially when they can't see their children. It's a painful experience, and the other parent is just like thinking it's funny and putting her little titty man up to defend her, and he's all for it. Grabbing a child, like the lady said, you heard what she said, this isn't even your child. What are you doing? My ex-wife, she was dealing with this older guy. We were still married, and my son was playing football at the time, and she would bring this old ass dude to the games, and they'd be looking and really trying to get a reaction. He never came up in my face, but there's so many laws and things in place. There's things that men do that they wouldn't ordinarily do. There's things that people do that they wouldn't ordinarily do if there weren't laws in place to protect them. No man would get in front of another man or try to intervene in a situation like this. That's grounds for you to not be here anymore. I'm gonna finish playing the rest of the clip, and yeah, because this is crazy.
I'm trying to keep up with everyone's comments. There's no court order saying that Justin's not allowed to see his daughter. The last time that we had seen her prior to graduation was May 9th. Normal visitation. We pick her up Saturday at 5:30 p.m. and we keep her all the way until Wednesday morning. She goes to school, and then she goes to church with Mimi at night, and then she goes back to her mom. That's always been the case. But her mom has went rogue against all legal advice and pulled her out of school a week early, hiding her from all of her family. She's not allowed to talk to her grandparents. She's not allowed to talk to her sister. She's not allowed to talk to her dad. Nothing has happened. We seen her at the graduation. Her daddy went to go give her a hug, and that's whenever you see all the rest of the stuff play out. He's done nothing wrong. He just wants to be a father. He wants to see his daughter. His daughter wants to see her dad. There's no reason for this. She's just alienating him and withholding him from being able to see her. She has sent CPS to our house in the middle of the night She harasses us every time we have her. She'll call us 17 to 30 times trying to keep Ella on FaceTime the whole time. Like, it's not, we don't even really get time with her when we do get the time with her. We have court on June 8th. When he goes to court, all of this will have to stop. He's going to get his visitation. She tried to file a VPO on him the night that her boyfriend assaulted him and Ella at their graduation, which got denied. I have screenshots of that. I'll upload that later. If you can follow her Facebook page, Justice for Ella, you'll have a whole lot more information. Her family's on there. Her Mimi and her grandpa and her godparents and her aunt, everyone's on there. They're talking, they're communicating. I didn't expect this to blow up like this, but I'm trying to keep you updated. Like, I'm trying to answer your questions. He doesn't deserve this. He's a good dad.
So this is a typical tactic that disgruntled and angry parents do. The other parent does. They'll call CPS. Well, in this case, she tried to get ahead of the ball, if you will, and try to get a protection order in place against this dude for saying that he did the A word to the other guy. I had to cut that out, guys, because YouTube, when it comes to showing certain things, it'll demonetize the video. So you guys can find the video, link in the description. You guys can find it on TikTok and watch the full video. But yeah, you got women actually trying to keep the child on the phone the whole time, FaceTime, while the parent, the time that the child is with the other parent, that's their time. Why are you trying to get involved? You don't have a life. Your life becomes consumed with what that other parent has going on, and you and your boyfriend are probably sitting around the house talking shit. Yeah, this motherfucker, da, da, da. I'm gonna call her to see what's going on. Let's get her on FaceTime. Why are you, this is the other parent's time. Why do people do that? Men and women, because I know of men that have done that too. What is wrong with you? What is wrong? Do you not have a life going on? And as this dude, this black dude here, bro, you putting yourself in some real danger outside of just it being a father. You mixing yourself up into business because this is your girlfriend all of a sudden, and you're trying to say, oh, da, 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 you know, man, she's got a dad. You're not her dad. You'll never be her dad. You guys got to cut this shit out, man. You get a little bit of box, especially from an overweight BBW like her, because that's the only reason why she's messing with you, because she's an overweight BBW. When you some overweight dude with titties, and you actually, oh yeah, I want to show him. He better not touch da-da-da. He better not touch whatever. This world, man, this world. And men like this, when they get a little bit of pussy, they start smelling themselves, thinking they're tough. And then when they're no longer here, when they read the obituary and all this other stuff like that, and people like, he was a good person, da, da, da. You just wouldn't mind your business, because you're following up, you're acting feminine instead of talking sense into a woman sometime. You're acting feminine, you're following her up, because it's your right to defend her even though she's saying some dumb shit. Because if you ever have kids, she'll do the same thing to you. A lot of you men don't think about that. You just think about getting your dick sucking some pussy in the moment. And the fact that you got a white woman. And I hate to go to that, but that's how a lot of these the black men, I'm not saying a white man wouldn't do the same thing, but you would go that far to intervene in some shit like this. Y'all don't know the feeling, man. Y'all don't know the feeling. If you don't have kids, you'll never know the feeling. You'll never know the feeling when somebody's trying to keep you away from your child, and you have an outside entity trying to basically, like, this is their child. After all the shit you went through, man, it's just the court system is designed a certain way to, I don't know, man. I don't even want to talk about it anymore, man. Let me know what you guys think about this clip, though. Comment below. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hit me up on Linktree to book a one-on-one with yours truly. Purchase all my books, merch, t-shirts. Helps to support the channel. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. With that being said, much blessings and abundance. Stick around for the next video that's going to pop up on the screen below. That's where I'm going to see you guys at. This is your favorite everything. This is Wisdom. I'm out of here. Peace.
Yeah. 50 Cent. 50. Part 2.
Bring it back.
Yeah.
Can't forget Tony.
50.
UK.